Hello, good day to doctor. So we are here to explain our project, what we did for our OOP project. So our title we used is a sport facility rental system. So next,
Wait.
okay, in our team members we got 5 people, including me, VISHAL, THIRUSELVAM, Muhammad Hairis, Muhammad FAKHRUL, and Muhammad Adam. So these are 5 people. Next, okay. So as an introduction for our project, the sport facilities rental system, it's designed to streamline the process of reserving badminton courts. So the system offers two distinct interfaces, one for administration and one for users. So this system is user friendly and aims to make court reservation more efficiently and reducing manual errors and saving time for both admins and users. Next. Okay, so our objective is to enhance booking efficiency, to simplify the process of booking badminton courts by providing an intuitive and accessible platform. And next is ensure transparency, allow users and administrators to view courts availability and manage reservations without confusion. And the third one is reduce manual errors, minimize errors such as double bookings or scheduling conflicts by automating court schedules. And fourth is enable flexibility for admin, which is provides administrator to tools to manage booking, update course details, and schedule timing effortlessly. And final is improve user experience. This will offer a hassle-free platform for users to check availability, booking courts, and manage their reservations conveniently. I'll pass to my next friend.
And I'll be explaining on what motivates us to develop this project. So in this very technology-driven world, we barely have time to spend our time with our beloved ones, and let's just say badminton is one of way at where we can spend our well-earned time with our family members in a very beneficial way. However, renting a badminton court can be cumbersome because first we have to go to the destination, which is a badminton court, which we definitely don't know whether the court is available or not, and hence it might be time wasting and energy wasting since we are not guaranteed on the availability of the court, or if the court is, or the facility center is open or not. By developing such kind of, what do they call, system, we can always know when is the court is available, whether the court is booked or not, by the means of just an application, which in this case we have developed the sports facility rental system for the badminton court, which helps us to reserve a court from the place we are comfortable with. So it saves us a ton of time, ample of energy, and most probably we can say just is our process of renting or booking or reserving a badminton court. So hence these are the reasons on why we are driven, we are motivated to develop such project. To present the next part, I would like to call FAKHRUL HAZIQ bin ROZUKI. Up to you, FAKHRUL.
Okay. So my name is Muhammad FAKHRUL HAZIQ. So I will explaining about UML. Okay. First, I would like to explain about the UML structure. Okay. So this is from the table we can see that the first one is the class name. Okay. So and then the second box representing the attribute, and then the third box usually representing the method that we use. So as we can see, okay, So from the UML, this class booking table contain attribute booking ID, code ID, user ID, start time, end time, status, created, add, and after the attribute name is usually the data type. So booking ID, the data type is integer. So for the method, the method is usually the coding that we use to get, to set, to pass the value. Okay. So as we can see here from the UML table, our coding is really connected to each other. Okay. So this class name is booking ID. So the code, our class name code inherit data from booking. Okay, and then abstract rental system inherit data from code, so that they can view the data that have been inserted in code. Okay, so it's all connected to after the code, after rental system, it can view all booking because it connected to schedule manager. Okay, schedule manager is connected to booking. So schedule manager contain the data from booking, so it can fetch the data, and the abstract rental system also can fetch the data from schedule manager that connected to booking. Okay, so all this data is connected to our database connection. So as you can see, the connection, the connection is using URL. URL means that our SQL is using php-myadmin. So we must use URL, since the php-admin is like a website that you have URL. Okay, so to connect or to log in, so we will ask about the user and password. So user and password are using string data type. Okay, so there has the method such as connect, connection, get connection. So this method is what we do to connect the database to our coding. Okay, so this is our login. So as you can see, our login is inherit from user and admin. So any user or admin data, the login can fetch, since it also contains the database connection. So our user, we have username, password, phone numbers, then string. Okay, so we also have the method to get username. So all this username, string, password, string admin, boolean, and then get username, all can be get from the database, since it inherit from the admin and user database. Okay, after we log in, we will go to rental system interface, which is main menu GUI. Okay, and this is our interface, main menu, and interface admin page, and interface menu. So it will lead to, if you are log in as an admin, so it will direct you to the admin page. Or if you are logged in as a user, so it will direct you to user menu. So in our admin menu, we are using frame is JFrame as usual. Okay, so this is the method, admin page, admin. This is the data that inherit from the database, so it's all connected to each other. Like the admin page use main menu, username also use main menu use the main menu GUI function, and then back to login, and the login connected to the database connection. Okay, so I think that's all from me. I will pass it to my next friend.
Thank you for having me. So my name is THIRUSELVAM and I'll be presenting to you about the tables and attributes that are designed for this project. Without further delay, I'll be presenting to you about our database. So for this project, we have used the PHP MyAdmin as our database server. As you can see, our database is named as port facility, and within the database we have a number of 5 of tables or entities which are known as bookings, cards, payments, schedules, and also users. So for bookings, let's just have a look at the structure. For booking, we have the booking ID, which is the primary key for the booking, card ID, which is the foreign key which is fetched from cards, user ID, which is also a foreign key from the users, start time, end time, and so status. So the start time is not a local time. It has been keyed in manually by the admin. This is due to the fact that the slots that we book cannot be based on the current time, and as the bookings, the concept booking always defined to happen in the future. So whenever we book something, we need to pre-register in early. So that's why we didn't use the local time. And for the end time, it is calculated as the user keys in their hour of rent they prefer to. So let's say if the users rents the card where it starts at 2 o'clock and they enter to rent it for 2 hours, the end time would be 4 o'clock. As for the status, we use enum, so which will determine either pending, confirmed, or cancelled. Next, we'll look at the cards. We have card ID, card name, card number, and hourly rate. So the primary key for this table card would be card ID, which is also set to auto increment. All of the IDs are set to auto increment, in case you're wondering. The card name uses a voucher of 100, and then the card number is also voucher. The hourly rate would be decimal with a 10 to 2. So this does mean that whatever we key in, the last 2 digits will be assigned as the decimal. Alright, so the hourly rate, card number, and card name will not have the will not be allowed to be null. This is because these 3 attributes are looked upon as the most vital or mandatory attributes for a card to have. Without it, let's just say if I have a card name, I have a badminton card. If the card doesn't have a name, then I cannot address it. The card doesn't have a number, then I cannot refer to it. Like whenever I try to locate the map, I cannot locate the card. I will not be able to do so because the card has no number. And the hourly rate is mandatory because without it, basically it cannot be rented, or pretty much of the payment will not take place. So hence these are the attributes for the card. For the payments, we have all these data, but we look at the structure first. For the payment, we have payment ID, which is the primary key, booking ID, which is the foreign key, which is fetched from bookings, the amount that we are paying, the payment date will be using the local time. This is because to ensure the payment is paid exactly in this time by this user, which will be later printed on our receipt in our system. As for the status, it will show success, failed, and pending. So these are the 3 status that we'll be using for our payment method. So once the payment is done, it is called success. The payment is not done prior to time, or the status is cancelled, then it will be failed. And if it is pending, which user haven't paid yet, then it will show pending. The payment method is user's type of WhatsApp, which is in this case we are using 3 payment methods, which are cash, e-wallet, and also credit card. So next we will have a look at our schedule table. So the schedule has its own schedule ID, which is the primary key. Next, it will have a card ID, which is the foreign key, also the user ID as a foreign key. These both are fetched from chords and users tables respectively. Next we'll have date. Schedules are meant to have a date. Schedule means the time the date can be vary from the current date and time, hence it does not implement the current local time. So hence, however, it uses the data type of date. As for the time slot, it uses the time. This is to prevent any other input apart from the time format. Each book is a attribute at where we can display the status of the status of a booking by using the integers 0, 1 and 2. The default is 0, which means not booked yet, and then 1 means it is booked. Status is booked or available. So these two attributes are interconnected or has a relationship between each other. If the status is booked equals to 0, then the status would be available. If the is booked is 1, the status would be booked. And the user ID is allowed to null because due to the fact that not all the chord will be booked. So there are certain cases at where we can see in our schedules table. Okay, for example, we have our is booked as 1, and wherever is booked is 1, the status will be booked and 0 will be available. Once the chord is booked, then only it have a user ID who booked the chord. Hence, it will have the user ID. However, if the chord is not booked, then the is booked will be 0, the status will be available. Since the chord is not booked, the user ID is not there because there are no users who have booked the chord. So hence, that are the first schedules. Next, we'll move to the table users. As for the users, we have the attributes name, user ID, full name, password, full name, phone number, and also role. Role is implemented to cover the OOP concepts of inheritance, at where it will set the default to user, and if the backhand programmer only can allow the user to be admin by editing the database. So we have phone number, password, username, full name, and user ID. For the data integrity and also input validation, we'll set the username and passwords collision to become from general CI to UTF-8_bin. This is because you implement the binary function at where the input of username and password will be exactly as same as the user's password and also username. So that's all for the database, and that's pretty much of it. Thank you. So alright, for the source code using UML, I'll be presenting to you the source code by the means of explaining UML by interconnecting the functions or the short. So alright, now I'll be presenting on how the source code works using the UML. As what FAKHRUL have presented earlier, we have, this is our UML diagram, which are designed to represent our system. And so let's just explain this using our source code. Alright, so we have this UML, and this is our source code. As you can see, all of the data, all of the classes implemented in our UML diagram is also implemented in our system. Abstract rental system, which follows the OOP concept of abstraction. We have admin.java, admin page.java, banner panel, booking.java, chord.java, database connection.java, which is used to connect the database to the system. iRental system, which is the interface of the system, which is also another OOP component. Next, we have login.java, main menu.java, main menu GUI.java, which covers all the GUI for this project. We have register.java, schedule manager.java, user Java, last but not the least, user main menu.java. Alright, so I'll covering first at the, what is it called, the UML first, then only followed by the username. So let's just have a look at our UML first. So we have all these tables. So as you can see, we have admin page, which has the components of admin page, create style button, get hourly rate, view available slots, make booking, get last booking ID, confirm booking, view all booking, manage code, manage bookings, make payment, generate receipt, create receipt label, get full name, get code name, print receipt, schedule code time, view my payment, get user ID, get new code, is code number exists. And for user menu, just use user main menu, create a style button, get hourly rate, get user ID, get last booking, view available slots, make booking, view my bookings, make payment, and view my payment. Alright, so these are our components in our UML. So now let us have a look at our, what is it called? Our code. So as you can, what's seen in our UML diagram, first we'll have a look at our admin page to check whether we have implemented it in our what do they call Java project. So as you can see, these are the components for the buttons. These are all the components for the buttons. And next, I would like to go to the show all the functions that are implemented. First, we have get hourly rate, view available slots, make booking, followed by get last booking ID, confirm booking, view my bookings, view all bookings, manage code details, manage bookings, make payment, generate receipt, create receipt label, get full name, get code name, print receipt, schedule code timing, and view my payments. I think that's pretty much of it. Oh, my bad. Get user ID as well, and create new code. And if code number exists. So these are all of the functions that are used in the admin page, which we methods and also operations which are used in this project. And for the user main menu, it's also the same as what we have seen earlier in our UML diagram. Get hourly rate, get user ID, get last booking ID, view available slots, make booking, view my bookings, generate receipt, get full name, print receipt, get code name, view my payments, and that's pretty much of it from the user main menu. So as what we can see from our UML diagram, it is all has been implemented in our database, I mean the project. So login also carries the function of login, username, string, password, string, user. Parental system is just the interface, so never mind. So for schedule manager, these are the methods and these are the operations. Same goes to abstract. Abstract is an abstraction method, so its function is to minimize all the methods and the operations. So hence that's why it looks like this. But all the methods and the operations. Same goes to booking, all the methods with all the operations. And I think that's pretty much of it for displaying UML with what is it called, using our source code. And for next, we will be discussing about our attributes and methods in our classes. Alright, so I'll be presenting to you the attributes and methods in classes based on my what is it called, project coding. So let us head back to the Eclipse. So first we go to the abstract rental system. So as you can see, we have our abstract rental system which carries the abstraction. So as you can see, public abstract class abstract rental system implements hierarchy system, which this would be the interface, and this is the abstract class. The keyword implements shows that it is abstraction and also interface. So as you can see, it overrides according to the according to the preference of the function. So we have view available slots, view all bookings. View available slots means to allows the user, which is specifically designed for admin, to view all the slots. Also can be used for users as well, to view all the available slots before them booking slot available. Next, we have view all bookings. This is for user, I mean customer, I mean admin. So this is for admin, and where the view all bookings is used to view the bookings that has been made by all the users. Doesn't matter whether they are just users or they are admins. They can view the bookings that has been made in the past. This function is only available for admins. Next, we have add card and also remove card. So this is for the admin. Next, the admin.java. So we have view all bookings, which to view all the bookings. Update code details, which is to update code details. Manage booking, which is to manage all the booking that has been made. Schedule code timing, to schedule and create a new slot for the booking to take place, which can user choose from to rent. And to back to admin page.java, is code number exists is used as an input validation, and where when user creates a new code, the code number must not be same as the current code number, any existing code number. Hence, is code number exists just a function to validate the input for the code number. We have create new code, which is designed or serves this purpose to create a new code only for admin. We have get user ID, and this is to fetch the user ID from the database. We have view my payments. This is to view all the payments that has been done by the logged in persona in the past. We have schedule code timing. This is to schedule the slots available for the user to rent. Next, we have print receipt. This function is to print a receipt when a user successfully pays for the booking. We have get code name. So this is to fetch the code name from the database. We have get full name. This is to fetch the full name of the user who's logged in or who has made the booking to print in the receipt. We have a glabel function called create receipt label. This is to create a receipt, and these are the attributes or the what do they call designs to create a receipt. Next, we have a generate receipt. This is the function to generate a digital receipt by the end of payment. And this is the make payment. So this is to make the payment. The function is designed so that we can make a payment. This is manage bookings. Manage bookings for the admin to manage all of the bookings that has been made by the user. They can set the status at where it's still pending, cancel, or also confirmed. Next, we have manage code details. The admin may manage the code details by choosing the code and then editing the attributes of the code using this function. This is the function that is responsible for the manage code details. So we have code ID, code name, code number, and also hourly rate. These are the attributes that can be edited. Not the code ID for sure, because it is auto increment and cannot overlap. So we only be editing code name, code number, and hourly rate. This is for the display purpose only. We have view all bookings, which serves function to allow the admin to view all the bookings that has been made by all the users. We have view my bookings, which is to view both admin and user to view their own bookings that has been made by the past. We have confirm booking, which is to confirm the booking by clicking the confirm button. We have the get last booking ID, which is to get the last booking ID for the user. Next, I believe we have the make booking, which is to place a booking or make a booking reservation for the user to rent a cot. We have view available slots, which allows the user, doesn't matter if they are admin or just a normal user, to view the slots for them to have an idea or a gist on which cots are available at a specific time. Then we have a get hourly rate. This is to fetch the hourly rate of cot from the database. So the created style button, these are the buttons, which is also a component of the attributes for the database, for the project. We have panel. We have booking.java. We have public booking. So we have get booking ID. So whenever we want to check the booking ID, it will returns the booking ID. Set booking ID. Get cot ID. Set cot ID. Get user ID. Set user ID. Get start time. Set start time. Get end time. Set end time. Get status. Set status. Get created at. Set created at. So these are pretty much of the getters and setters for the booking Java, which are also operations. Next, we have code.java. As you can see, these are all the getters and setters for the code.java. Database connection. Our iRental system, which is the interface, which responsible to minimize the implemented code. Then we have login.java. So during login, we have our only method of login. Alright, so we have main menu, which is display menu, display user menu, display admin menu, and handle user choice and handle admin choice. So these are all the functions. We have main menu GUI. So these are the main menus and it's been displayed in the GUI. User main menu is already covered part in the admin main menu. And then we have user.java and also the schedule manager. So book slot is for the admin to book a slot. So hence the name is given as book slot. Alright, that's pretty much for the attributes and methods in classes. So moving on to the next part, which is OOP concepts. We have implemented 4 OOP concepts, which are encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. And there are 3, or I think the number maybe 3 Java collections we have used throughout this project, which are array list, vector, array, and exception handling. So that's 3. So we can always check on the encapsulation. Encapsulation is another fundamental concept in OOP. It is the practice of keeping fields and methods bundled together within a class and restricting direct access to some of the object's components. This is usually done to hide the internal workings or implementation of details of a class and only expose the necessary parts of it to the outside world. So as you can see, we have used the encapsulation on pretty much on every function so that it is hidden. Certain functions are hidden, so hence encapsulation has been done. So next we have inheritance. Inheritance is one of the core concepts of object-oriented programming. It allows a class called the subclass or child class to inherit properties and behaviors from another class called the superclass or parent class. This helps in promoting code reuse and establishing a hierarchy between the classes, which in our case, we have implemented user and also admin. So the user would be the superclass and the admin would be the subclass. This is due to the fact that all the users are not admin, but all the admin are users. So hence the user has to be the superclass and the admin has to be the subclass. So hence inheritance is applied in our project. As for the polymorphism is another key component in OOP that allows objects of different classes to be treated as objects of a common superclass. The term polymorphism literally means many shapes, and in OOP, it refers to the ability of a single function, method, or operator to work with different types of objects. So it is also implemented in our user main menu and also admin page, where the certain functions are designed in a way that so it responds to the needs of the users. So hence polymorphism is applied successfully in our project. Next, we have abstraction. Abstraction in OOP is a concept of hiding the complex implementation details and showing only the essential features of functionalities to the user. It helps in reducing complexity by focusing on what an object does rather than how it does it. So in our code, we have implemented abstraction by the abstract rental system Java, where it uses other Java set collections, as you can see here. So this is our abstract rental system, and this would be our interface to refer to. Alright, so that's the abstraction. And for the three Java set collection, array and exception handling, vector, and also array list, we have already implemented in our abstract rental system. As you can see, we have list, array list, set, and map, and uses the array list. So these are our Java set collections. Alright, so that's for the OOP concepts. So back to Haris to present about the demonstration of the system functionalities. Back to you, Haris.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Now we are back to me to demonstrate the coding. Okay, first let's try the register first. Okay, here we need to insert the basic needed when someone want to register as a user here lah. Okay, let's say the full name is Thiru. Okay, sorry. Okay, the full name is Thiru, and the username is Thiru Handsome, and the password is 123, and the phone number is let's try 999. First, you say password must be 8 characters long. Salah, tak boleh. Okay, again. Thiru, username Thiru Kacak pula. Okay, password and see, it's only accept normal mobile phone number only, no 999, because you are not the police. Okay, again, Thiru Handsome, phone number. Okay, enough. Invalid phone number because kena ada dash. See, our exception handling, error handling is working fine. Okay, again, for the fourth time, guys. 012 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Registration successful. Whee! Okay. And now we log in. The username THIRUSELVAM. Password 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Login successful, and then you will pop some welcome to our badminton court. Ya, ada welcoming sikit kepada user lah. Untuk admin tak ada. Okay, for admin sama kan? Saya sama kan? Okay. Okay, if you tertanya-tanya why the password only 3 numbers, because we done that before we add the error handling. Okay. We enter it directly to the database. I'm sorry for that. Okay.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A very good day. I bid to SELVAM. So my name is Muhammad Adam Fikri bin Abdurrahman, and thank you for Haris for presenting and explaining about login and registration. So I will continue for the user login or the user dashboard function. So we try login for as what Haris done just now. Thiru handsome. And the password is as Haris did just now. Alright, login successful. And there will be a welcoming message or welcoming prompt. Welcome to Half Badminton Court. We click OK. And there are 5 main function in this user dashboard, which is you can view available slots, make a booking, view my bookings, make payment, and you can see what your payment done lah. First of all, you can see the view available slot. So these are the available slots that the user can choose. It's either you can choose in your range of time where did you want to play. For example, you can choose court number 8. The time is 30th January and the time is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. We click OK. So for make a booking, you can just simply click and where do you want to play, which court and what time do you want to play, you available. So let's say we want to play at 30th January on 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. We just click OK and enter the number of hours to run. Let's say we want to play 3 hours. Click OK and they'll just prompt the total cost, which is $54, and do you want to confirm the booking? If no, they will back to the main dashboard. If yes, you'll just a message that say that booking successful and your all the details of your booking. So we need to view your booking here. As we can see that just now we chose court 9, 30th January, and the end time is 3 o'clock. As we can start just now is 12 and we chose 3 hours. So the status is still pending because that means does not accept yet. So how to make a payment? We just click here and click OK. And there are 3 payment method as Thiru earlier mentioned. We have cash, e-wallet or credit card. If we choose cash, and they will ask, do you want to proceed with the payment? And yeah, they will give the payment receipt, all the booking details that you made, and thank you for the payment. And they will directly prompt you to ask you to print or not, you want to print or not, or if you want to cancel, just click cancel. And yeah, there is your payment history. As you can see that the payment status is success and the payment method is cash. So how if we want to make a booking for using credit card? Let's say we choose this card, enter number of hours, Yes. So you have successfully booked BWF official card. Okay. So yeah, when you see your booking history, your card ID number 10 is pending. So make a payment and choose this card. Okay, credit card. Do you want to proceed with the payment? Yes. So yeah, there is a digital receipt for your bookings, which is user Thiru, which is it fetch from your database from your login user just now, as we log in as Thiru Handsome, and the total payment is $45. The payment method is credit card, and the payment date it fetch from the real time date and time lah. Thank you for the payment. Okay, and directly to the print, and if you want to print, you just click OK. If you want, cancel. Print, cancel. Okay, so yeah, I think for the view available slot also, they will be deducted from what we have if the admin have accept. So now let's see to the admin, and I think I'll pass the admin part to the THIRUSELVAM. That's all from me. Thank you. Just click log out. Ta-da! Okay.
Thank you for Adam Fikri again for passing the slot back to me. My name is THIRUSELVAM, and I'll be demonstrating to you on how the admin dashboard works. But before that, we need to check the credentials for the admin. So we'll jump back to our page with my admin to check the credentials for the admin. As we can see here, now we have two admins, which are FAKHRUL and THIRUSELVAM. But for demonstration purpose, I'll choose FAKHRUL, which has both of these credentials. So without further delay, let's get right into it. So I'll be logging in as FAKHRUL. So his username would be Raghu and password would be this. I think that's pretty much of it. And as you can see, the login is very much successful. It shows welcome to half badminton court. So this is our welcome message to whoever logs in. As you can see, these are this is the main interface for the admin page, and where it comes along with 11 buttons, which serves its specific functions for different purposes. For example, we have view available slots, view all bookings, create new court, and etc., which each of the button has its own purpose to serve for. So again, we have view available slots, make a booking, view my bookings, make payment, my payment, which displays all the past payments, view all booking, edit court details, manage booking, schedule court timing, create new court, and also log out. So without further ado, let's check our first function, or the first button, which serves to view available slots. As we can see, these are the 3 slots that are vacant for the time being. So we can see the schedule ID 21, 26, and 27. We can also see the court ID, court name, the date, and the time slot the court will be free to rent for. So as you can see, the court with court ID 8, or the wooden court, is vacant from 12 o'clock and also 2 o'clock. So let us just log out from this page. Back from this page. To add extra schedules, you can go to the schedule court timing, and where we can always let us add another court ID 8. Then the date would be 30th January of 2025, and the time, let's just say I want to maybe 7 o'clock should be fine. So as you can see, schedule court timing, we have already added the court ID, the date, and the time the court will be available for renting. So when I click on submitting, it should say court timing scheduled successfully. Alright, when we go back to our view available slots button, upon clicking, we'll be having another court. You might ask why the schedule ID is positioned above the day it's created. This is because due to the fact that it is organized in a way that all the court name matters. So it use the SQL command or the SQL function at where it is organized by ascending form, order by the court name. Alright. To make a booking, it is as same as what Adam discussed or demonstrated earlier. But as you can see, we have four of the buttons which are common to user function, which is described by Adam earlier. This is due to the fact that admin is a subclass of the users, and where this is where we implemented one of our OOP concepts, which is called inheritance. This is because all the admins are described or viewed as users, but not all the users will be admin. So hence, user will be the superclass and the admin will be the subclass. But however, I'll demonstrate the booking just for the sake of the video or the presentation. So we have 4 slots. So I would like to choose maybe this card, BIWF official card. Okay. So I would like to rank it for 3 hours. The total cost would be $135. Do you want to confirm the booking? Which is I will. Booking successful. Booking ID would be 26. Card name would be BWF official card and the cost would be $135. Please make a payment to confirm your booking. At the current state, if you can see, view my bookings. So these are the bookings I have done in the past. And this is the current booking which I have made just now previously. The status is set to pending. This is because due to the fact that I haven't made any payment. So hence, the status will be pending until I make the payment by the due date. Alright. So to make payment, so when upon clicking the make payment button, so I'll have this one table and where it displays or lists out all the bookings I've made and which has the status pending for me to make a payment. So as you can see, now we have only one booking. So let's just choose it at the time mean. So we have 3 payment methods which are cash, e-wallet and also credit card. I'll choose e-wallet for this payment. And the total payment displayed as $135. Do you want to proceed with the payment? Which yes. So it will display a digital receipt which is specifically designed for the upon payment. So it says sports facility rent receipt, booking ID 26 as what we have seen earlier. The code we booked is BWF official code. The user would be FAKHRUL. The total payment is $135. Payment method as we used earlier is e-wallet and the payment date is fetched from the current local time. So as you can see, 2025 1st of 28, 9 o'clock, 17th minute and also 12th second, which can be seen from our desktop. Thank you for your payment. Upon clicking OK, we will get the chance to print a receipt physically in physical form. If we choose or opt not to print a receipt, then we are glad to cancel the printing process. Hence, printing is cancelled. So now, upon checking my payment details, we show all the payments are listed as success and the payment method together with all other relevant details. As you can see, just now our booking ID is 26, payment ID will be 26 as well. Then these are the details. Alright. So to check whether the payment is still pending or not, let's just check at the make payment. So as you can see, upon clicking make payment, there are no pending bookings found. So hence we can't make any payment, which is good. To view all the bookings which has not been made by myself or the current logged in user, but all the users, this is a privilege for the admin, since admins need to analyze and also generate any relevant report for their sales or what do they call sales and revenue of the court system. So in order to do that, they need to view all the bookings that has been made by the customers. To check that, we can click So these are all the card booking has been made, and then the card ID, user ID, which is specifically or uniquely provided by every user, the start time and also the end time. These are the status. If confirmed, it will show confirmed. If it is pending, then the user need to pay. And there are also certain cases where the user will have to or chooses to cancel the booking and get their, what do they call, refund back, which will be discussed later on. So to edit code details, so there are this much of code in our system, in our database. So heading back to our database, so these are all our codes, and as you can see, it is also displayed at here. So select a code to edit or cancel to go back. So as you can see, we can very much choose any of the code to be edited. So let's just say I want to change the price of premium code from 40 to 45, code number from 6 to maybe 7. So I'll choose, enter new code name. As you can see, it's still a premium code. The code number, I'll choose it as 7. Hourly rate, I want it to become $45. Code details updated. Upon clicking that, when we check back, it should be updated to premium code with a code number of 7 and hourly rate of $45. So once I cancel, update is cancelled. So back to the next, what do they call, function or the button, we can always manage our bookings. So as you can see, we have multiple bookings, and these are the bookings that is being made by the users. So as you can see, these are all of the bookings. But let's just say if a user chooses to cancel due to some unwelcome circumstances, they can ask for a refund, at where the admin can refund them back by checking the status as cancel. So in this case, I want to manage the booking that has been made by, let's just say, this pending booking. He doesn't want to make a booking anymore. He wants to cancel the booking. So hence I'll choose it, enter new status, cancel. So that just so now the booking is updated. So heading back to the database, as you can see, the booking is pretty much will be cancelled. As you can see, it is very much cancelled, and this can be explained in a manner that, so this can be explained so that in certain situations, the user may not be able to make payment on time, which is prior to before playing in the court or renting the court, or they decide to cancel it. So these are the two few options or the situations at where the user may be able to cancel the court. Alright, so now as we discussed earlier, this is a scheduled court timing, which I believe I've already covered in the past. We can always check the court ID, date and time slot, right? And this is the create new court feature, at where the user or the admin is actually be able to create new court that has been newly established in their court, in their facility. So let's just say I'll create a new court name called maybe vintage court, and the court number, let's just say 15, right? And the hourly rate, because vintage is looked upon by our society, let's just make it like $28. New card created successfully. Upon clicking OK, then we head back to our database. The cards should have the new entry, which is the vintage card, and the card number is 15 and the hourly rate is $28. And the card ID is assigned to the vintage card. Alright. So that's pretty much for the admin page. So hence, I think that's all from me. So I'll log out from the admin dashboard.